So you want to be an OP mage build that pretty much destroys everything in its path in early game. You came to the right place, so let me show you what you gotta do. It's PoorManGames, let's get started. Alright, so with the build, this is so level 31. So I cleared 4 locations kinda so far, like early game stuff. So this is a good early game build to have right now. So the easiest way to start this off is pick the royalty class. If not, you can run into some trouble and you can't really get the staff not until later on in the 4th location. So you want to really start off with royalty in the beginning. Alright, so the reason why you want to do this is because with the royalty class, you start off with the staff. You also get this really good ring that costs 50,000 souls if you don't pick it up in the beginning with the royalty class. So it's very crucial to start off with the royalty class if you want to excel a lot faster. Like I said, again, you can do it another way if you're not picking a class, but this is the go-to way. So to start off, soul arrows and your starting class weapon will carry you for at least the first 3 fights. Easy. Okay? So what you're gonna do is focus on when you're leveling up. After you defeat the first boss, I say this: focus on vitality and endurance. Get those things up a little bit more because you pretty much have no armor, so you need to bring those things up. You can put it at 12. That's what I did after I beat the first boss, but again, it's up to how your playstyle works, but that's what I did. If you're dying less, then you can sacrifice vitality and probably bump it into intelligence, because when you hit level 14 in intelligence, you unlock your second magic memory slot, and we want 2 by the time we get to the second boss, which is the Tower Knight, and you'll see why. So from the first Archstone, what you're going to do is at least get 5,000 souls. Because when you get 5,000 souls, you can go pick up the enchanted weapon and use it on your sword. And this will help with the second boss fight, the Tower Knight. So defeat the Phalanx boss, and he'll give you around 1270. And this will help towards that, because after I finished the fight, I had around 7,000 souls. First, I leveled up some more, and I went over here to Frank's Apprentice, and I picked up Enchant weapon, because you're going to need that for the second fight. And you can also pick up Border Veil, because we're going to need that later on for, I think, the 3rd fight we're going to do. So I know what you're thinking, I'm going to afford all this stuff. Well, good news is with the Tower Knight fight, he drops a lot of souls, like around 8,000. So what you're going to do is when you get into the fight, after you go through the whole tower bridge with the stupid dragon, you want to pop Enchant weapon after you defeat the guards on top of the tower, and go ahead and just plug away a Tower Knight. And so as you see, super weak to magic with the Enchant weapon buff. So it makes the fight super easy. Just make sure you stick to his legs, and when he does his charge bash attack, you back away, and then you attack when you get your opening. It also helps to have the thief ring. The guards won't really see you on top of the tower who are shooting with their crossbow. So next, find the merchant and pick up the longsword if you want to use that instead of the rapier. He's located underneath the bridge before the Tower Knight boss fight. So at this point, you can go upgrade a longsword or the rapier, and then you go ahead, let's go Stonefang Tunnel. That's the next area we're going to go to Smithing Grounds. This area is full of fire, and so Water Veil will come in clutch in this spot because it reduces damage to fire. So what you're trying to do is get down here and get all the way to the next fight, the Armored Spider. So this fight is, it's not hard, it can be tricky. So I had an ally with me here. So you want to focus on just bobbing and weaving, rolling away from the Armored Spider whenever he does his attack moves. Whenever you get a chance to use your spells to go take down his health little by little. When you get to the halfway point, the spider will start spewing gas and then a fire will come at you, so you just gotta step all the way back. That's all you have to do. And then you start repeating the same steps over and over again. And the fight's relatively easy, so you should be good to go. And if you have an ally, it makes it even easier. So the spider drops around 4,000 souls for you. So now we can level up some more. And if you guys want to see more guides on how to beat these bosses more in depth, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll probably make videos out for that if you really want me to. So let's go back to leveling. So along the way, you want to try to hit this mark with the level system. I think this is a good balance right now. We want our intelligence at 18 and endurance at 13 so that we can use the longsword more effectively. And also get magic up to 13 if you can. At this point, you have 3 magic slots you can acquire from the apprentice. So now we're going to navigate through the Tunnel City, where we're going to fight the Flame Lurker boss. And this is where Water Veil really comes in clutch, okay? So when you get here, you're trying to make it all the way down to where you have the old tower mining cave. I have a guide up to how to navigate through the mining cave because it's very distracting to get to. The thing we want here specifically is the Dragon Longsword. This will help when we have to tackle the next location. So check it out, the Dragon Longsword does fire damage. And this, in the next Archstone, the enemies here are weaker to fire. So next, we make it all the way down to the Flame Lurker boss fight. make sure you check out my guide to navigate all the way through here because it's very distracting. It can be hard to get through. So a brief overview of the fight. What you want to do is, when you first enter, put Water Veil on and also put Enchant Weapon on, because Water Veil will help you with the damage of the fire and he'll make the attacks weaker to Flame Lurker. And also you're going to stick to him. Stick to him because if you don't, he'll start just bashing attacks at you left and right and then it gets really nasty. When you get a chance, hit him and you do a lot of damage and you stagger him. Like 3 hits I think is good with the longsword. If you have it to +6 at this point, you probably should have it to +5 or 6. And the Flame Lurker is weak to magic also, so it should be relatively easy to get through. If you don't have Water Veil, then it makes it a lot harder fight. So it's definitely at this point you want to have Water Veil. So keep on hugging his leg, that's what I do. Keep on going to the right and then poke at him when you can. When you get a chance, just hit him. And then you should be able to defeat this guy relatively fast and easy. It took me 3 minutes. Alright, so you get 22,000 souls after that. And man, is that love. I love that so much. So you're gonna go visit Blacksmith Ed. He's the new blacksmith you find in this location. If you haven't done so already, go check out my guide and I'll show you where Blacksmith Ed is in my Let's Play. So we're gonna try to upgrade the Dragon Longsword because in this area, after you kill some crystal lizards, you can get some shards for the Dragon Longsword. So I think I maxed it out to +3 or 4 for the next area. Now we go back to Nexus and go to the Tower Queen Archstone, which is the next area we're gonna go explore, the Prison of Hope. When I say this area is heaven for magicians, it is. Oh my gosh, the mage can really get things done in this area. And the Cthulhu looking enemy types you have there, they always drop MP consumables, so this is great. So what I also recommend, I didn't do this, but what might be a good idea is when you go back to the Mage Apprentice, you get Flame Toss, which can be used against them too. Man, this area is also hard to navigate through, like Stonefang Mine. Sheesh. But no worries. When you get through everything and you see all, I have a guide up there that can show you where to go. You just go over here to the second tower. When you get down to the below part of the prison, you'll find this dude just chilling right next to this door and he just using some magical spell with everything. We have to kill this guy, okay? Because this douchebag, he freaking helps the boss. He regenerates her health. So no, we gotta end this guy's life immediately. Go back to all the bottom and you find a phantom that's invisible. You gotta go defeat this phantom. Watch out because this phantom can give you the plague. Widow's Lotus is a good thing to use here to stop the plague, and you pick those up from killing the prisoners who are stuck in cell. So speed her with your Dragon Longsword and you should be good to go. The next door is the fight to the boss. I don't want to spoil this fight because it's really cool how they use mechanisms for it. So you just gotta kill her with the Dragon Longsword relatively easy. She is really weak to it for some reason. When you beat her up, you're good to go. And boom, you're pretty much an OP god at this point in early game. Well done, you did it. When you find cell key 3F, you can unlock the door for the mage, and you go back to the Nexus, and you can buy stuff from him too. So that's it for early game. That's all I need to know. Hopefully this quick guide helps you out. I don't want to make it too long. I want to get straight to the point. If you really want me to show you how to defeat all the bosses, like really lengthy, discussion with it, I can really make those videos. I just want to hit 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes on this video, and I'll do that for you guys. And I'll probably give you also a walkthrough of how to navigate through different corridors if you want me to get straight to the point with that too. So, it's been PoorManGames, you guys. Make sure you like, comment below if you want to see me do this stuff, and subscribe to the channel if you have done so already. Please, man. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching the video. It really means a lot. Be safe out there. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.